What is up, drivers? I hope you're having a great week. We are like 2 weeks away from the road trip. It is, man, it's getting here fast, and I hope that you're excited. What I want to do in this video is just give you some information about the meeting on June 3rd because all of us will be there, and that'll be a time where you get to meet your students for the very first time. And during that time, you're going to go over some things. And whatever you don't go over at this June 3rd meeting and you don't get done with your students, keep that because you're going to go over it on the very first night of the road trip, June 10th. You'll also have some team time available is there. But I wanted to take a few minutes and explain everything that's going to be going on in this packet. If you were on the trip last year, it's going to be very similar, but you're going to get one of these. It's their student training packet. I'm a big proponent of packets, you could probably already tell. But what you're going to see in there is it's going to kind of broken up into three sections. First one is just first impressions and icebreakers. You will get a moment to kind of introduce yourself, share a little bit about yourself and why what you're going to do on the time of the road trip. Take some moments to do some names and favorites, and then you're going to just pick two icebreakers. I put a list of them down here to just kind of help you. Maybe you have another fun icebreaker you'd like to do. If you just shoot me an email and let me know what it is, I'm probably going to give it a thumbs up. But this is just some ideas for you to connect with your students and have some fun during the training time on June 3rd while myself and Kevin Little are with the parents doing the parent meeting. After you do the icebreakers, you're going to go into a discussion time. And during that team discussion time, you're just going to be open up the Bible. You're going to be asking them some serious, just questions and dig a little deeper within that of why do they want to go on this trip? Why do you think it's important to serve? And we're going to talk through some of the scriptures. And just have one or two questions for each one of them and how it pertains to them and how it pertains to the trip. It'll have directions in there like this very last one. It's like, hey, once you're done, take a restroom break. Once you're done with that and kind of done the discussions, you'll get a chance to go in there. It'll go over the schedule with your team. Just kind of letting them know what you're going to be doing throughout the week, what's going on, where they're going to be every day. And what they're going to be doing while they're serving. Feel free to talk to them about that. Then you're just going to go over some just rules from just car rides, like what to do when you're in a car ride, to how do we respect our host homes, to what does it look like for us at serving locations, how do we behave, how are we supposed to act as a group. And then lastly, just talking about some stuff regarding respecting the leader, respecting other students, and their attitudes representing Jesus, as well as kind of a cell phone policy. That is, you will pick their cell phones up during the day, and if you just saw my hand, it looks disgusting. I've been laying flooring because I have a little baby girl on the way, and we've been ripping up 1980-something carpet out of our home. So, yes, that is glue from flooring, just so that you weren't gagging me who in the world is leading this? And then lastly, you're just going to pray together in your groups, and then this will be something that you can either do if you have a chance to do it at the training at GLR, or this will be what you do during your time on June 10th. Is there's this group brainstorming, and this is just to build some team bonding, and you're going to talk about come up with a team name or group color, set some rules or guidelines for having fun, coming up with 5 team rules, maybe it's no speaking Guyanese or the shotgun rule. How are y'all going to do that? Then coming up with just some group goals. Come up with 3 goals that your group wants to have for the week. What would some of those goals be? Hey, we want to be the first person at the location every time. Have fun with it. I want you to come up with 2 to 3 ways that you can serve other groups on this trip. Get them to think, how can you serve other groups? Whether it's, hey, we're going to pick up after somebody, ask if we can throw their trash away. Whatever that may be, come up with some. And then, brainstorm maybe a car ride game that y'all want to play. You're going to play Slug Bug without slugging somebody, or, I don't know. Whatever you want to do. It's up to you. It's your group. It's your team. These are just fun ways to build camaraderie amongst each other. But I wanted y'all to have this stuff prior to coming to that training so that you're not you can look at it and kind of be aware and have some heads up leading up to that. Anyways, hey, I love y'all. I'm excited about y'all. Y'all will be getting your teams and groups hopefully either by the end of this week or the first of next week. It really just depends on how much we can get these packets done this week. It's a lot of work getting it done, and so we want to make sure it's done well and excellent. But if you have any questions, let me know. I can't wait to see you on June 3rd. It's going to be an incredible trip, an incredible time with these students. Hey, see y'all.